Rejection. We all experience it, whether it's in our career, our relationship, personal goals. But how to handle rejection can define your success. Hello, my name is Pooja Nitin Purwal. I'm a career growth coach and an IT professional. So today we'll explore how to build resilience in the face of rejection so that you can turn setbacks into opportunities and strengths. I understand that when we face rejection, our first response is very emotional to it. And we may not be able to think rationally about how this rejection may help us. And that is why this topic is a little close to my heart. So stick with me to the end and let's dive in to see the tools and mindset shifts that can not only help you survive rejection but thrive in it. Now, let's first understand why rejection hits us so hard. Now, as I said, rejection, whenever we receive it, it's usually a very emotional reaction that we have to it. Because rejection triggers emotional pain, which our brain actually interprets more or less as physical pain. And that is why it can feel like a gut punch. But here is the thing, rejection is also a very powerful learning tool if we are able to shift how we view it. It's not reflection of your worth. It's an opportunity for you to grow. And then in my life, I have this personal experience that whenever I have received a rejection, it had always been an opportunity to growth. Or second, it was a protection. So protection from God. As they say, rejection from man is protection from God. So maybe at that point in time, that may not be the right path for you, or that may not be where you need it to be. So basically, you always realize this in hindsight. And that is why it's important to have that different perspective when you are going through it so that you are not lost to it before you reach that hindsight. The first key to resilience is reframing the rejection. So when you get rejected, instead of saying, I'm not good enough or I'm not worthy of it, you can tell yourself, okay, what can I learn from this? What is it that I can improve? What is it that I can shift within myself so that everything else around me shifts? So I have this one friend who is trying for a new job currently, and whenever she receives a rejection email, she actually feels very, very sad and very, very bad. And we were just discussing it the other day, and I was telling her the same thing. Maybe it's not the right position for you at this point in time. So just focus on the positives, do what you can. So building resilience starts with mental toughness. What do I mean by that? It's actually your ability to stay focused, stay positive, and persistent when things don't go your way. So, tip number one here is practice self compassion. Don't be too hard on yourself. Don't beat yourself up when you face rejection. Instead, do it with the same kindness you would show to your best friend or to your child. Research shows that people who practice self compassion are more likely to bounce back from the failure. So give yourself grace, give yourself that opportunity. Tip number two, focus on what you can control. Majority of time, we actually look at the factors which are outside of our area of control. And because of that, we are not able to change really what can be changed. So you can't control the outcome, but you can always control your reaction to things. You can use the rejection as a feedback to improve your skills or your approach. Now, let me give you some practical strategies that can help you to build resilience in the face of rejection. Strategy number one, develop a growth mindset. I have actually created a full video on this. I'll link it in the description below. Go through the same if you want to learn more about growth mindset and how to build it. So, people with growth mindset see challenges as opportunity to learn, to do better, and to move forward. So when you get rejected, ask yourself, what I can do better? What is it that I can learn more? So then instead of focusing on failure, focus on how you can improve, how you can become a best version of yourself. This will not only help you boost your resilience, but it will make you more adaptable. Second, strengthen your support system. So majority of time, we actually, when we are feeling low, we look for people who can uplift us, who can help us to come out of that well of despair and disappointment. So it's very important that we surround ourselves with people who can uplift us, who can encourage us. So whenever rejection happens, having a strong support system helps you put things into different perspective. So reach out to mentors, friends, or colleagues who can remind you that rejection is temporary. It's not permanent. Nothing can really reject you. No one can really reject you. Number three, build emotional resilience. So take care of your emotional health by practicing meditation, mindfulness exercises, even breathing exercises. And in majority of scenarios, actually even physical exercise or change of location helps too. So resilience isn't just mental, it's emotional and physical as well. So keeping your mind and body strong will help you handle rejection with greater ease. Some other things to keep in mind: remember, rejection is temporary always. Second thing, focus on things that you can do. There is always something that you can do when you think that you have hit the end of the road or there is no light at the end of the tunnel. You just need to focus on yourself better. If it helps you, maybe go on long walks, because when you spend more time with yourself, you can actually bring yourself into accepting that particular rejection and moving forward from it. So spend time with yourself. Work on managing your emotional health, your mental health, your physical health. Reach out to people who can help you to get back in the race. Rejection doesn't have to derail you. By reframing your mindset, practicing mental toughness, and implementing the practical strategies, you can actually build resilience and turn any rejection into a stepping stone for success. If this video have helped you rethink rejection, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more such videos on personal growth and career success. Do share if this content is helpful to anybody else. Remember, setbacks are setups for your next success. So consider it just another roadblock or a milestone in your journey. It's not the end of it. Take care and see you in the next video.